Hello, my internet fans. We're here with episode 81 of Stat Boy Rants. I am always the Stat Boy. These rants are Stat Boy approved. Not much to talk about, so I'm just gonna wing it like I always do, folks. What happened on Monday Night Raw? Well, let's see. The Miz got beat up by Brock Lesnar. Why? Why you gotta pick on the Miz? What did he ever do to anybody? You gotta show you a bad man, Brock, by doing all that. You know all you gotta do? Show you also badass picking up on the Miz. If he's trying to do an interview with Paul Heyman, your meal ticket, and all that. Come on now, Brock. Beating up on the Miz ain't gonna prove you nothing. Come on now. And lo and behold, guess what? The Rock was not at Monday Night Raw. Gosh, I wonder where he was. Was he on the red carpet? Was he at the NAACP Awards or whatever that award? I heard there was that was going on. I don't know, so if I don't know my shit, then I apologize in advance. So where were you, Rock? Where were you, Dwayne? Where were you, DJ? Where were you, Mr. Hollywood? Where were you with your big old tribal tattoo? Where were you that you couldn't show up to the fans with your brand new belt, or your, well, it's not a new belt, but your brand new acquired championship, because let's face it, you still screwed CM Punk out of everybody 434 days. What? Where were you, Rock? You gonna show up next week? Probably not, because your movie Snitch comes out, and then you got to do promo for Fast 6, which you saw during the Super Bowl, by the way. We saw the trailer for Fast 6. I haven't seen anything since the first Fast and the Furious, so I'm way behind on that stuff. And then, of course, I was waiting for the Rock's Got Milk commercial. Because if y'all remember, I talked about it and I tweeted about it, that The Rock was in my backyard, downtown Long Beach, filming his Got Milk commercial. Now, I didn't know it was a Got Milk commercial until like 2 days before the Super Bowl. But he's down there on Ocean Boulevard in a muscle shirt and a pair of blue pajamas. Yeah. Blue pajamas. Wear sweats like normal people do, man. Or actually get a legitimate pair of pajamas like they used to wear in the 1950s before they went to bed, okay? Now here's the scenario of the Got Milk commercial, okay? Rock's in his kitchen, he's got his kids over there, it's breakfast time, they got their bowls of cereal, they ain't got no milk. And lo and behold, the milk truck come by. Now, Long Beach ain't no small hick town. Well, you ain't gonna find no milkman in Long Beach. Come on now. You go to the grocery store and you buy a gallon of milk. You don't go chasing after the milkman in his little white costume with his little hat and his little basket of milk. Unbelievable. You got to go all the way back to 1955 when the milkman would come to your door and you leave your milk bottles outside the door and the milk is there the first thing in the morning and then you put them on your corn flakes. What? So he's running by and there's a cat stuck in a tree. But The Rock has to take care of his kids and little kitty up there just stuck up there meowing away and all that stuff. And I can't help you, I got to get milk for my kids. He'd keep on running after the milk truck and someone stuck in a car. We'll probably die in a carbon monoxide up in here. Can't help you, sorry. What the car went over the cliff? And then aliens landed on Earth. Rock can't take care of that. Chases them down, gets the milk, the kids eat their cornflakes, then it's time to go to work. Please, there have been plenty of more Super Bowl commercials better than that. Now, one Doritos commercial a few years back where there were people eating Doritos. The Doritos commercials this year, oh my God, they were horrible this year. Doritos need to do better. The Bud Light commercials. Where were the good Bud Light commercials? Like the one when the corporate people are at their office and they're trying to cut corners and they're having their fancy lunch and they're drinking their Bud Light and one corporate executive says, well, let's get rid of the beer, and he gets thrown out a window. Where's that funny commercial? Or where's the house that's completely made of Bud Light and Bud Light cans? Instead, the only beer commercial that was any good was for Budweiser and the Clydesdales and the little horse that grew up and got sent off to the Clydesdale camp and all that. Made people cry. Where's the good beer commercial? Where's the good Pepsi commercials? Where's the soda, man? Y'all remember the Pepsi commercial where the guy's filling up a Pepsi cooler and he's on surveillance camera and he goes in to reach for a Coke and all the Cokes fall out of the Coke machine? You remember that one? Well, where's that good commercial? What about like fast food commercials during the Super Bowl? Yeah, you're not supposed to go in and get fast food during the Super Bowl, but hell, man, I'm going to eat my Big Mac while I watch, if I don't have a beautiful steak like I did this year. Thank you, Chuck and Sam, and those were the best damn steaks. Like I could not finish my steak. I had to force myself to finish that steak. I'm still recovering. 3 days later, I'm still recovering. I'm not as hungry anymore. But anyway, it's like, can't the fast food restaurant people spend $4 million? Hell, you make $6 million in a week because people constantly go to your restaurants. What other commercials? M&M's. You gotta steal meatloaf? I would do anything for love. Yeah, the girl tries to eat chocolate. Last time I checked, ladies love chocolate. Especially around Valentine's Day. Lady fans, I'll be your Valentine. But, of course they ain't gonna try and eat the M&M's. They melt in your mouth. And why does it always gotta be M&M's? There are plenty other candy bars. There are Butterfingers. I like my Butterfingers. I like my Milky Way. I like my Three Musketeers. I like my Twix. I like my... what else do I have? Hershey's! Hershey's chocolate! The biggest chocolate maker in the world can't afford a Super Bowl commercial? What the hell? How about chewing gum? Double your pleasure. Double your fun. Give me the twins chewing their gum. Step-away proof. Anyway, and let's talk about the Super Bowl itself. Congratulations, Baltimore. I knew you'd win. But what's the one thing everyone's gonna remember about the Super Bowl? It ain't Ray Ray. It ain't the Harbour Brothers. It's that the power went out for 30 minutes. Every ESPN, Fox Sports, CNN, whenever they do those specials, that it's like the Ice Bowl or the Hail Mary pass or the whatever that one thing was in Oakland. I don't know whatever. They are going to throw in there that the power went out in New Orleans and that gave the 49ers the energy boost they needed. It's like a video game. It's like the 49ers were running out of energy, so they had to sap the power out of the Superdome so they could power up their power cells and win. Well, they didn't win. If they would have won, it would have been the big... Here's the reason. Beyonce's performance was so electrical that she caused the power outage. It sure as hell wasn't The Rock's electricity, that's for sure. The Rock is the most electrifying man in sports entertainment, but yeah, he caused the power outage. Yeah, right. Sure he did. Well, now that football is over, hockey is still in the baby stages, but let's face it, it's going to shoot up fast and die. I still can't wait for baseball season. I definitely, I'm going to talk about the Angels this year. Sure about that. Didn't really get a chance to talk about that nobody got into the Hall of Fame. Barry Bonds, Sammy Sosa, Mark McGwire, shooting up the steroids. Hell, Pete Rose isn't even in there. I remember a long time ago, I was watching there's a video of Howard Stern and John Cena. Howard Stern interviewing John Cena. You gotta find it. This is This is something, and this is Howard Stern on his satellite radio, so he can say whatever he wants. Apparently, John Cena likes fat girls. Don't take my word for it. Just after you're done watching my show, watch Howard Stern interviewing John Cena. The interview was done when the Marine came out. Okay, and he's talking about groupies and all this. Like he's single and has a good. I can't tell if it's. I don't know if it's real or not. But anyway, it's like, you know, Howard Stern and John Cena, man. See, I just totally lost my train of thought. The Rock, yeah, whatever. Anyway. You guys are slacking on the questions and stories here. Come on now. Get with the game. It's like Triple H. Oh! Apparently, the WWE Fan Nation canceled Are You Serious? That show was funny. That was Josh Matthews and the Road Dogg showing like screw-ups and bad gimmicks. Apparently it's done. Because the last show they taped like January 9th. That's not cool. I want to see that. I don't want to see the JBL and Cole show. Hell no. I want to see Are You Serious? Yeah, you guys are slacking on those topics and stuff. I mean, thank you to those people who commented down on The Rock going to the movie award with the belt on his shoulder. That was all nice, but what's the point of having a champion if he ain't gonna show up? Del Rio can't do it all. He cannot do it all. There was even on the inbox thing, the wrestlers went Gangnam Style. And Ricardo Rodriguez did the best one. He put the glasses on, he did the dance. Way to go, Chewy. That boy approved on that. Alright, folks. I've ranted enough for this episode. I think I'm good. Like I said, tweet me at lbstatkid1977. Follow me on Facebook at my Statboy Rants page. Hit me up on Facebook when I'm online. I'll go ahead and chat with you there. Send me those topics. Send me everything you want. I will definitely rant about it. Alright? Cool. We got Elimination Chamber coming up soon with the rematch, Rock and Punk. We got a couple Elimination Chamber matches. Prediction show will be coming up around that time. And then we're only like about 50 or 60 days until WrestleMania 29. So things are going to be coming pretty darn quick. Alright? Cool. Catch y'all later. And as I always say, Stat Boy